Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so it's finally working. Welcome. This is Mr. In going over homework number 7, and this is our first video of the year. All right. So what I'm gonna do is just go. What I typically do is usually go over the hardest question out of the bunch because that's where you'll probably need help the most, if any. So I'm just gonna go to page 227. Number 12, the one where you have to order the fractions from least to greatest for four fractions. All right, so let me just write these down. So we got two bits. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to list them like in this manner: 3/7, 1/3, and 2/4. All right, now, first, oh man, what happened? Oh, okay. And then 2/4. Okay, so that's a 4, guys. All right. So, what I'm going to do now is write the equivalent fractions for each of them. Now, think about this for a second. Right? Pause if you need to. Think, what is the lowest common multiple between these four denominators? So between 5, 7, 3, and 4, what's the lowest common denominator? All right. And so what I'll do is I'll actually work this out myself, okay? Because I don't want to write on this either. So what I'm going to do is actually pause this myself, all right, and give myself some time to work it out. So I'm going to pause right now, all right? So do the same, okay? And I'll tell you how long it took me to do it. Okay, all right. So I just spent 2 minutes creating a list. Now, the problem with these denominators is that 5, 3, 5, 7, 3, and 4, like there's just not going to be any small numbers. All right, small meaning less than 100 uh, for this to work. So now I'm going to put my notepad into the camera, and so I can show you the list I made and then what I end up having to do. All right. So, oops. Okay. That's not going to work. I didn't expect that. All right. So, in other words, I mean, if I could explain this to you. So, I listed them out. All right. And then I realized, hey, I mean, none of these numbers, there's no one number that all four is going to have if I keep going like this until I. So, what I did, I just multiply these four numbers, right? That's usually like the safest way to go about it. All right. And the number turns out to be 420. So, what I'm going to do is continue. All right. So let's do this. All right. So what I'm going to do now is to turn them into something out of 420 for each one of them. So that's the lowest common multiple. Now, it's actually not too bad because 420, like you could kind of even do this in your head and imagine what that number will be. All right. So let me just okay. All right. Let me use red. All right. So 5 times what gives a 420? Well, 5 going to 42 8 times, and that's 3 times. So 8 5 times 4 is 84, right? So this is times 84. All right, so 84, let me just double check. Yep, okay, so 2 times 84, 2 times 4 is 8. Right? 84, 2 times 8 is 16. So that's 168 over 420. Now, how many times does 4 go into, how many times does 7 go into 420? Well, 7 times 6, right, is 42, so 60. So 3 times 60, that's right, 180. All right, 3 times 1, 3 times 420, all right, is, let's see, 1, 3 on 4 ones, 12, 140. All right, so 140. Because 1 times 140 is 140. 4 times 420, 4 go into 4 ones, 4 go into 25 times, so it's 105. So 2 times 105, 210. All right, so now we can order. Okay, and now remember to write back the original fraction. So that's why I keep color coding this, right? Because I wanna show you that at the end my answer should look something like this. Now, I'm out of space, so let's see if I can write out here. I could write out here. Okay, so fine. So, what's the smallest one? Okay, it's this one. So that's 140 over 420. Smallest. See, I made a mistake again. All right, should have written the original fraction. Okay, all right. I made a mistake, for me at least. So let's see what is. Oh, so it's 1/3. All right, smallest, second smallest is the 168. That's 2/5. And then the third smallest is this one, 3/7. And the biggest one is this last one. What is that? 2/4. Okay. Now this is proper showing work. Okay, I don't want to see like just these four numbers lined up like that. All right, now to cap this all off, use the symbols. All right, if you want to. All right, that's not a requirement. So this is smaller than this, which is smaller than 3/7, which is smaller than 2/4. Okay, so I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.
OMG, that was so good.